Welcome to a customizing video of Craft Farms. Okay guys, so I'm doing some customizing right now here really quick. I'm gonna attach this jump auger now, and the way I'm gonna do it is first I have to drill this hole a little bit bigger, I think. Just a little. It doesn't need to go very much bigger, but it does have to go a little bit bigger. And I'm going to take wire, and it's going to go a little chunk on here, and it's going to bend, and then it'll attach here. And then I'll hot glue it on, and then it'll sit in, and then it'll just kind of, it'll be able to fold up and stuff. So yeah, so I'm going to do another, go along with this video, we're basically just, you know what I mean, kind of like how I've done with different customizing videos, just doing updates throughout it. But this one's gonna be a little bit different. I'll show you guys some of the, like I'll have it recording while I drill this, and I will add music to that part and stuff, add music to different parts and stuff like that. So, yeah, let's get started then. Okay, so, for some reason my YouTube capture is being stupid and it won't let me, well, it'll let me add music to the last part, but when I add the clip, it is being stupid and not showing, or not playing the music for it, but I'll fiddle around with it and I will see what happens. It may or may not have music when I upload it, but, so here's a better view. I didn't expand it very much at all. Just a little bit. This is the hitch. I'm just gonna check here. Perfect fit. So yeah. So, the next step now is to get a piece of wire cut and hot glue that piece of wire onto here. As you can see, I have the hot glue gun heating up right now. Using one of my old mats. As you can tell, it's got a lot of crap on it. This used to be see-through, except for where the decals are. Yeah, it's covered in paint. Hot glue, I rub my hand across it. All I feel is little bumps from hot glue. It's cut in a couple places. There's some cuts in it. Someplace there's one. I've cut it a couple of times with an X-Acto knife. This thing's been through a lot. So, just give me 1 second and I'll get this propped up. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see pretty well. Okay, so we'll start off with a chunk like this. I'm gonna cut that. This is not very sharp at all. Okay, so, we'll definitely need to shorten it because it's only on that far, but it sticks out quite a ways, so we'll cut off a good chunk. Right about there. So, we'll cut off a little bit more. It's a little bit long yet. Should be plenty. Okay, perfect. So now, I've got it to my length I want it. So now, I'm going to grab the auger. And let's just see. There, you should be able to see now. So, I'm just going to take this, I'm going to put it all the way down, and then I'm going to grab it right, oops, there. And then I'm going to bend this wire. Okay. And just like that. Come on, camera, focus. Oh. So then this will go on like this. So now I do have to bend it a little bit further at more of an angle because the jump auger is a little bit lower, so I do have to bend it just a tad bit more. There we go. That should be good. Let's see here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna wait for the hot glue gun to get warmed up, and I will be right back. Okay, so the hot glue gun is warmed up, and sorry for the dogs barking in the background. We are having a potluck tonight, and some people are starting to arrive. So I'm gonna try and finish this. So, hot glue gun's warmed up, and I've got the needle nose holding the oh my god, the wire onto the jump auger for while I glue it. And just give me 1 second here, guys. I'm gonna try and set you up at a better angle. Okay, so now just gonna put a blob of hot glue on just like that. Can you see that? There you go. So there's a little blob of hot glue on there. Oh wow, I am having problems tonight, evidently. Just make sure it's all. Ooh, it's warm. I'm touching this end, and the hot glue is way over there. I can feel it here. Wow. So we'll just wait 1 second for this to kind of harden up a little bit. So we'll take the pliers off. And it looks like this should. Oh yeah, sweet. Just double checking and making sure this is in a good position. So that's the blob. Okay, good. Good. So I can finish hot gluing it now. So we'll run some hot glue along here. Okay, so now, while this dries, we will work on making, well, actually, I'm going to let this dry. I'll be right back in just a minute. Okay, so it's all dry. And, you know, it's a little warm, but nothing, it's not terrible. So I'm going to unplug the hot glue gun quick. And we will just move this off to the side. And then we are going to move over here. So I'm a little bit stumped right now. you know, this swings, it moves, you know, it moves freely. But, you know, I want to try and make it stay on. And I think maybe what I might do is just make it, you know, because I'm gonna have it held on somehow. So I'm thinking what I might do is run a little wire right here and curl it around, make a little hook. You know, make 2 little hooks. One so that it wraps around here and comes and then hooks on this, and then the other so it comes around this bottom part and hooks underneath here. So I'm going to do that, and those I'll just probably hot glue on. So I'm going to plug the hot glue gun back in just in case I do need it again. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. And then the tractor will sit here, obviously. So, you know, it moves freely. I'm just holding the auger still because oh, yeah, the auger won't move. So it moves. I am going to put a tiny bit more hot glue. Just kind of make a little solid brick of it. Just to make sure. Yeah. And I might try and paint this hot glue. Probably not though. But yeah. I just had a thought of a way. Oh, never mind. So I will be right back in a minute. I'm going to figure something out. And I will try and show as much of what I do as much of what I do here in a moment as I can. You know, it'll probably be kind of hard for you guys to see some of it as well. So yeah, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I just asked my stepdad a little bit of help on this, of, you know, what he thought about the way that I was explaining that I would do it. Well, now he described a better way to me. Take a piece of wire and put it across the bottom so that way that piece of wire fits in. So there'll be this piece of wire for when it's sitting like this. But then there'll be another one underneath going, you know, like this. So then when I have it folded, I can take it and set it just like that. But before I do that, I do have to make sure that it's not going to mess with the hitch too much. Because I have a feeling that it kind of might. Give me 1 second. Okay, no, it doesn't affect it too much here, but, it shouldn't affect it too terribly this way either. I might just have to angle it a little bit, maybe. So, we're gonna get, well, I have a piece here already. So, if I were to hold it on, well, it would have to be cut, definitely. Cut a little bit. This one might work. Just give me a second, just let me look at this and make sure this might actually work. Come on. I bent this just a little bit, the hitch. So let me just check on the hitch, make sure the hitch still works. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Okay, this will work. Okay, so now... Okay, I'll be right back after I finish fiddling with this. Okay, so... I'm holding the pliers with this, with the wire in one hand, along with the hot glue gun. Ouch! And I just got stabbed. That hurt. And it was just by a plant thing. So, quick, put some hot glue on. Quick, get over and put that on. And quick, get some more hot glue on top. There. Okay. This was attempt 2. It dried on me before I could get the wire attached on. Uh-oh. Time for attempt 3. Did anybody else notice this? The jump auger isn't going to sit in like this. The jump auger is going to sit in like this. I just put this in upside down. So, I have to wait for this. Okay. I have to wait for this to dry just a little bit more. And, we have somebody here now, so that's why the dogs are barking. Okay. Well, now I have to peel all this off again. The joys of working with hot glue. At least hot glue is really, really, really easy to peel off. Super glue, if I was using super glue, you got one shot. One shot and one shot only. If you don't get it on there, you're screwed. Okay. Alright. Round 3. Set, go. Hot glue. Get the wire. And I'm doing this with my finger, and I'm being really stupid. Because I know I'm going to burn myself. Okay. Perfect. Now, to put more glue over the top of it. Okay, so I think attempt 3 is going to work. Fingers crossed. Okay, I'm just going to hook that back up. So, just give it 1 second more here. Ah, it's sticky. Yep, not ready. It's really, really sticky. Okay, so I'm just going to take my John Deere knife, and it's upside, yeah, whatever. It's backwards to you guys, I think. It's backwards in my camera to me, so I'm just going to trim a little bit of this that I don't need. Usually I would be using an X-Acto knife and not my pocket knife, but my stepdad has the X-Acto knife at his office, so I cannot use the X-Acto knife right now. Okay, so let's just take a look at this. Uh-oh. Okay, so it attaches. Here, give me 1 second. Okay, I had the camera facing towards me. So, this is what it looks like. I just have to make a little... catch on the bottom here, because if I let this go, yeah, it just falls. So I have to make a little bitty latch for it. Otherwise, we're getting really, really close to completion. So we're just going to get a little hook made for it. And the hook is going to come from under here, and it's going to wrap up and hook onto here. Alright, be back. Okay, so, oops. Okay, so I cut a piece of wire and I got it bent for it to hook on the side like this. So then the jump auger, I don't know why I'm shaking. Probably because I stabbed myself. Now I'm all shaky. So the jump auger is gonna go in like this, and I do need to trim a little bit more off. I got so many things sitting here. I'll show you. So I've got the hot glue gun here. I got this needle nose pliers. I got my Leatherman with the needle nose pliers. I got my John Deere knife, which I should close so I don't stab myself on that. And I got the John Deere 8200, and I got the auger. I got a mess here right now. But, okay, back to what's actually supposed to be part of this video. Okay, alright, so I need to cut a little bit more off of this. Just going little by little. I'd rather need to cut off more than cut off way too much and then have to go cut a brand new chunk. Because that's really not what I want to be doing. I really want to get this finished right now. Okay, we need to cut off a good amount more. Let's try this. Yeah, this pliers is really dull. It takes a lot of pressure to cut through this wire. And this isn't very thick wire either. Yep. I need to cut off a little bit more. And I'm just going to move these hot glue chunks out of the way. Okay, so now it should be a pretty good size. I do need to trim just a very, very tiny bit more. Hot glue gun's falling over, and that's not very exciting. Sorry if this isn't very exciting for you guys right now. I do need to cut off a little tiny bit more. Like I said, I'd rather be cutting little chunks off rather than cutting way too much and having to go cut another piece. It may take a little longer, but... Oops, there it is. Sorry if you saw my finger there, it was just swiping away a notification on my phone. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to bend the end of this up. So go like this, and bend it up. Okay, so now, give me a second here. I'm gonna move you guys. See if you can get a better point of view of what's going on here. I'm gonna grab my Leatherman and put it back in my pocket and just try and move some of this stuff out of my way so that way I have a little bit not so much clutter. Okay, so now, where did my piece go? Here it is. So now we're going to lift up the jump auger. We're going to slip this over there. Okay, perfect. So now, I just need to hot glue that piece on. So we need the pliers. Okay. Just get her in line, and then we'll hot glue it on. And then once the top part dries, I will glue the bottom part. I just don't want to move it too much. Okay, there we go. I think I can let go now. Yes, I can. Oh no! It's moving. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Okay, so I do need to keep on it a little bit more. Let's see if I can do this with the camera facing the opposite direction. No, I can't. Okay, let me turn around the camera. Okay. here's what we got going on. I can see it starting to turn white. Starting to darken up a little bit, so that means it's starting to set. And once it sets, I'll flip it over and I can glue that part. I think I can let go now. Let me turn the camera around and get it facing so you guys can see me again. Okay, dokie. So, I should be able to... Oh yeah, that's hard now. Okay, so now we're gonna run glue around the rest of the area that it needs it. I always shake when I do this hot glue gun stuff, because it always freaks me out sometimes. I'm just a little freaky holding all this hot glue in your hand, and it's like, ooh, I don't want to get touched by it. 'Cause it hurts. I hate getting hit by hot glue. It is painful. Okay, so now we'll just let this dry. And I'm going to pull this hitch off. And yeah, so, just, you know, I'm just going to talk while this dries. So, I remember, you know, if any of you remember, when I first got this, it was, the whole body was silver, and then this part where the wheels are on was red. And I do need to paint it again, and I will paint it, you know, after now that I've got this jump auger getting put on. I'll be able to paint over some of the hot glue in the wire and stuff like that, and just fix up the colors, because it did peel a little bit. It did peel. So I do need to pull stuff off and stuff like that, and just do some fixing, and then I'm going to get some decals, and they're going to go... One second, okay, the hot glue is now dry, but I'm just going to show you. I'm going to get my stepdad. I'm going to go on to Google and find a logo, a Brandt, and then a model number. You know, I'll find a Brandt, and then I'll get a model number on it. And I'll have my stepdad edit the size of it in Photoshop, and that way I can cut it out, and then I can glue it onto this, and then have a decal. So let's check out the jump auger now. Does it stay? It stays, ladies and gentlemen, it stays. So now we're going to pull this off, and we're going to get the hitch back on wherever I put the hitch. Here it is. So we're going to put the hitch back on. We're going to hook up the tractor. Yeah. Oops. I might have to do some little bit of fixing to the hitch, but that's okay. And then we will hook it in there. And slip it over, put it on. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera around. Alright, finished product. Is a pretty sick looking auger. Wow, I love this. I hope you guys like it too, because I really like this. Let me turn on my overhead light here quick, see if that'll get a little bit of better light on the auger. Yeah, this is really nice. I really like this. So, and I can just pull it off. Okay, sorry, I needed some space, so I'm gonna really make this quick. So, it's all finished. So watch for a farm update tomorrow, and I will show you guys some more of the auger. And yeah, so I hope you like this video, and I will probably be doing more, because I plan on doing some more customizing in the near future. Maybe tomorrow. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.